Hey guys, what's going on? Today is Friday, November the 4th, and there's a Big 12 game schedule. Big 12 game schedule on tonight. Lots of interesting stuff going on. I'm going to focus on the four games. There's four games that are interesting to me today. Like I've said lots of times, I'm a numbers guy. I play the numbers. I don't focus on player stats, team stats, or any stuff like that. All the stuff is factored in to the numbers, so there's no point in looking at any of that stuff. When I say numbers, I'm talking about the lines. The only thing I do look at is the injury report. It is important to know who is in and who is out. Um, so it'll help you when looking at the numbers uh, to see if they are correct uh, or not. In this case, the first game that is interesting to me is Brooklyn at Washington. Washington favored by three. Washington got a nice W in Philly the other night, playing well again. Uh, -3. We same over here at -3. I had this game at 1.5. I do come up with my estimations the night before. I didn't have any news that Kyrie would be suspended. That news came out today. He is suspended for 5 games. That's why this -3. A point and a half difference from this 1.5. Kyrie, in my opinion, is worth more than a point and a half, especially if you take in consideration Simmons and Curry are also missing for the Nets. So Washington, a short -3. Um, what do? I look at the psychological part of this. What do I think the bookmakers want me to do? In this case, with Kyrie out and the other injuries and Simmons and Curry also out, this -3 looks like a gift. Are they in the business of handing out gifts? I don't think so. So what do? I'm going to be taking the Nets here with this +3. Um, are they the better team right now? Do they have the better players on the court? No. But why are they giving this -3? I think the reason is that they want the money coming in on this on the Wizards. So what do? I go with the Nets. Next game that is interesting to me and that I have on my games of interest is the Sixers. Sixers over here favored by 3.5. The Knicks were involved in a really bad loss the night before with the Hawks. They were up 20 in the first half. The Hawks came all the way back and took a 20-point lead. I think they ended up winning something by 15 or so. Huge swing, 40-point swing. Uh, that's just actually what we're used to seeing the Knicks for the previous years. Very problematic, bad loss. Philly over here favored by 3.5. I had this game estimated at -2. I knew Harden would be out. Harden's going to be out, guys, for a month. News is that he's going to be out for a month. Over here will be reevaluated in mid-November. A foot injury. Embiid and Thibault are listed as questionable. Guys, okay, Embiid is listed as questionable, but there's no way this line would be 3.5 if he wasn't playing. So this 3.5 tells me that he will be in. Another good thing that I see from the report is Melton, who was missing the last game, will be back, so he'll be probably getting a lot of the Harden minutes. Um, the offense will be focused more on Embiid again. Everyone else will have to do more since Harden is a ball dominant guard. The rest of the players might see this as an opportunity to pick it up and um, show that there's some pretty good players on that team left. Over here, the morale with the Knicks, in my opinion, will be low. This 3.5 is off, in my opinion. I do believe that the books are hunting for New York money. Since they are hunting for New York money, I won't be giving them the mine. I'm going to be looking at taking the Sixers here. If the Knicks cover this, so be it. I'll go down with them if need. Okay, the next game that I find interesting and is a game of interest is Dallas. Dallas over here, 3.5 point favorite with Toronto. Dallas, hasn't been really playing at the level that we got used to seeing him play last year. Um, I had this game as a 2.5 point favorite. Toronto beat down the Spurs by 40 the game before. This 3.5 is a point higher than what I've estimated. On the injury front, Dallas is Nothing, no real injury worries. Toronto, over here we see, where are this? Toronto over here. Van Vliet is listed as questionable. This play will be even a stronger play for me if I see that Van Vliet will be in. I just can't see Van Vliet coming off 2, 3 game absence, having to guard Doncic. It's going to be a problem. This 3.5. Another thing I like about Dallas, they haven't been winning convincingly in their previous games, but what I like is that Dinwiddie has picked it up, and he is starting to be that second playmaker that Dallas needs. This 3.5 is interesting to me. I will be looking at it. If Van Vliet plays, this will almost be a sure play for me. Another game, the last game that I'm interested in is this: the Bucks 7-0 against the Timberwolves. Timberwolves have been sliding lately. It is a bit of a short line. I had this as a 4.5 point. I had Milwaukee as a 4.5 point favorite. Over here we see 3.5. Pinnacle, same number. On the injury report, what I see here and that has caught my interest is that Gobert and Edwards are both listed as questionable. This is public stuff. Everybody can see that they are listed as questionable. Giannis was questionable earlier. Over here. It says probable. He'll be playing. Over here. So what's my opinion on this? The Bucks 7-0. Milwaukee, Minnesota not playing well, losing a very, very short line in my opinion. With these two players also listed as questionable, I think this will drive a lot of money on Milwaukee. I do want to see what the line will do when those players are confirmed in or out. I want to see what the line does. If they end up playing, the line drops maybe a little lower. Or if they don't play and the line stays as it is, which I doubt it will go up. I want to see what happens here. But my interest here is on the Timberwolves. These are the 4 games that I am interested in today. Brooklyn at +3, Philly at 3.5, Dallas at 3.5, and Minnesota at +3.5. These are leans. These are leans. It's still early, guys. Still got to get confirmation on a few players. I will be posting my plays in one of my channels or one of my chats that I have in the description that you see. It's free. You guys can sign up. It's completely free. The reason I have those is because I do post my plays just right before tip-off. I want to get all the information before I put my money on the line. The reason why I don't post my plays on these YouTube videos, since I do these at least 4 or 5 hours before tip-off. Yeah, so that's pretty much it, guys. That's it for tonight. Like the video, share it, subscribe if you haven't. I'm on every day talking about the games, giving my leans and my thoughts. Anything else that I see that I will be playing, I will be posting it in one of my channels, like I said earlier. And yeah, that's it for today. Friday, the best day of the week, guys. I really like Fridays in the NBA. Should have some good action. Good luck to everybody, whatever you decide to play, and we'll talk again tomorrow. Have a good one, guys. Later.